Hey guys, it's Tanner Manson from Future Investing, and today I wanted to talk to you about Carnival Cruise Corporation. In this video, we'll go over three topics: when they'll be able to sail again and what impact the vaccine will have on that outcome, what price do I think they'll be at 2022, and then looking a little bit more long term, what price they're going to be at by 2025. Before we jump right into this, as always, as a disclaimer, although I am actually a licensed financial security advisor as my full-time job, none of these stocks or topics that we talk about today are in any way my recommendation. This is merely my opinion, and you can choose to do what you wish with this information. Just to catch everyone up, the CDC had put a no-sail order during the pandemic to make sure that people weren't sailing and spreading the virus even more ever since Diamond Princess cruise situation had happened. At the end of October, they actually removed that no-sail order, although cruise lines would have to run passengerless ships or simulated voyages to earn the CDC's certificates to be able to sail again. Currently, Carnival is planning on having this certificate and starting back up with their sailing by May of 2021, which, and not by accident in my opinion, is the exact same month that they said most Americans would be vaccinated by that time. And I've been saying this in my last videos as well, that people will be itching to go back by the time this pandemic is over. Now, assuming that these vaccinations work as planned and everyone goes out and gets them, there could be a swift recovery back to normal life like we had seen before. Maybe not in terms of work life or working from home or having the technology that we have, but the idea of seeing the vacations that we used to see and people going out and tourism coming back, we could see a very similar revenue stream that we did back in 2019. Assuming that, 2021 and 2022 are going to be vital years for Carnival Cruise. Now, I had already shared my opinions of how I think they're going to survive. Now it's just a matter of how quickly I think they're going to get back to their normal routine and what the stock price is going to be from there. Currently today, at the end of 2020, Carnival Cruise is still down 60% of the same price they were 1 year ago. Now, there are a lot of people talking about a 2021 crash in the stock market, but this is mainly based around tech and the overvaluation people have been giving to some of these tech companies. In my opinion, Carnival Cruise will be completely immune to this crash because they're completely separate entities. So let's look back to 2019 to see what type of revenue and profit that we can expect for 2022 whenever the vaccinations have been properly delivered. Back in 2019, Carnival Cruise had seen $21 billion in revenue, which led to about a little over $3 billion in profit. This is massive because if you use today's market cap of $24 billion, using that profit that we had made back in 2019, that's an 8 times PE ratio. A little less than half of what they'd usually trade at before the pandemic. I can easily see this stock 2xing in the very short term. But now, where do I see them in 2025? And this is where I really love Carnival Cruise, allowing us to get great prices on a company that was doing great even before the pandemic. And the reason is that Carnival Cruise sees the bigger picture. They're still taking orders on new, bigger ships like the Mardi Gras, which is the 5th biggest ship to ever be produced and hold that many passengers. Not only that, but they are the only cruise ship company that's taking in what they like to call LNG ships, which is liquid natural gas. Liquid natural gas burns way cheaper than all the other diesel ships that they had used before. Not only that, but America and other countries are giving them big tax breaks for using this new technology. And they're purchasing 10 new ships that are using this new LNG technology. These are the long-term strategies that they're using to stay an industry leader through innovation. Even the industry is growing because of the amount of millennials that are starting to hop on these cruise ships. It's such an Instagrammable vacation because you're stopping at all these different spots, so their actual customer growth is growing like crazy. Not only that, but before, they were doing about 5.4% customer growth, and this is without the pandemic and the amount of customers that they're expecting whenever people are itching to get back to vacations. But not only that, their revenue is growing at about 7.2% compounded growth, which means that they're actually finding more money per customer as years go on. New services, restaurants, gambling, all these things play a role. This is why I can see by 2025 that Carnival Cruise might be worth actually around $80 to $90 per share, making this a 4x stock in the next 5 years. If you're willing to hold it for that long, you can see huge gains here, as well as their almost 4.5% dividend that they had held before. In my opinion, this is a strong company with a nice competitive moat, and it was really scary whenever we didn't know if they were going to survive or not. At this point, I think it's very clear that they're going to survive. Not only that, I think it's going to be a huge way for us to make a lot of money. Anyways, guys, that's just one man's opinion. If you learned anything today, I'd appreciate you giving a like on the video. It really helps me out. If you're just learning about Carnival Cruise, you can go through my channel and find my other Carnival Cruise videos, see what you think about the other information, and if you want to see more content like this, subscribe below and hit the bell. You'll always know when I make a new video. Until next time, guys, hope you're having happy holidays and a new year coming up shortly. It's going to be a fun one, and I'm always going to be making these videos as long as people keep watching. Have a great one. See you next time.